Donald J. Trump's America is a scary place. Factories lie in ruins. Workers are idle. If you walk down the street, you get shot. And it's all because of bad leadership from politicians that let America be ripped off by foreigners. Sad. But there's something wrong about this picture of hopelessness. You wouldn't guess it from listening to Trump, but in many parts of the country, it is morning in America again. Last year, incomes jumped for all US household groups. The economy has been adding millions of jobs every year. Even manufacturing employment is going up after decades of decline. But there are people who got a raw deal from the economic changes of the last 40 years. Some have seen falling wages, well-paid factory jobs, which you could once get straight out of high school, are few and far between. In the white working class, death rates are going up due to suicide and drug abuse. Trump speaks to voters who feel they have ended up on the wrong side of the tracks.
We will make America great again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So how does he propose to make the sun shine on them? It's not so easy to figure out, because Trump thinks the art of the deal is to be unpredictable. And whatever else he is, he's certainly that.
The art of the deal. I love that book.
Still, he has said enough during the campaign that we can pin down a few economic policies. So let's go through what Trumponomics means.
Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing, bing.
On some questions, Trump follows the traditional Republican playbook. He promises tremendous, huge tax cuts. He wants to cut personal income taxes, slash business taxes, and kill the tax on inherited money. But it's not clear how this is going to help the hard done by. They don't have much income or wealth anyway, and some low and middle earner families would pay more tax under Trump than today. Trump says the wealthy are going to create tremendous jobs, but there's not much evidence that lower tax rates boost jobs. What's for sure is that they would make the deficit great again. The number crunchers have calculated that the Trump tax cuts would add some $5 trillion to the public debt. Those most certain to benefit would be billionaire businessmen and their children, people such as the Trumps.
Money, money, I want more money.
In other ways, Trump is a different kind of Republican. Ronald Reagan said,
"Tear down this wall."
Donald Trump promises to build a wall.
And it's going to look beautiful because someday they'll call it the Trump wall. Who the hell knows?
If he's elected, one lucky construction company will make a fortune from building a beautiful wall along the Mexican border. What Trump doesn't explain is exactly how cracking down on immigration would bring prosperity back. In any case, more Mexicans are leaving the US now than arriving, and the number of illegal immigrants has been falling for years. That wall would keep more people in than out. It's on trade that Trump is the least Republican around. The grand old party used to be free traders, but Trump's pitch is to be the country's deal maker in chief, and he never tires of telling us that trade agreements have been disastrous deals for the US. He'll rip them up and put America first. That sounds good to communities that suffered a lot from global competition, especially after China joined the World Trading System in 2001. Trump has talked of slapping a 35% tariff on Mexican imports and an even bigger 45% tariff on Chinese ones. That would amount to launching a trade war. So be it, Trump seems to say, if that's what it takes to stop them from stealing our jobs.
They took our jobs! That's right, a lot of people...
Who could disagree? Well, almost all economists. Even when jobs have been lost because of trade, protectionism will not bring them back. One study of Trump's trade plans found that they would throw the US into recession and cost nearly 5 million jobs, including in manufacturing. That really would be huge. It would cost as many jobs as US factories lost to the China trade shock and the financial crisis combined. The fact is that even if some Americans have lost their jobs to globalization, many more have gained new and better jobs from the expanded exports that trade deals have allowed. US factories are producing more stuff than ever before, but with ever fewer people, because technology gets better all the time. Many Americans understand this. A majority of them think free trade is more of an opportunity than a threat. Trump's talk of a weak, ripped off and humiliated country may resonate with that other America some people feel they live in. But most Americans live in an economy that works a lot better. Trump's economic policies, if they were enacted, could put an end to that. So let us take you around the post-Brexit showroom, where all the available models for new economic relations are on display. They all have different designs, so that we can find the one that suits your priorities best.